I wanted to show off a brand new air compressor that has just arrived that I have not even opened yet. So I am going to be doing an unboxing of the new Etenwolf Vortex S6 series air compressor. And I wanted to show off first, before I open that one, an air compressor that I've been using from Etenwolf now for months and months. And my son plays a lot of basketball, so I'm all the time having to air those up. And this is the Zephyr S3 model. And I really like this because, let me give you a shot of the top of it here. I'm going to hit the power button. I can't remember if I got to hold it down. There it is. And I haven't even turned it on in a little bit. But what I like about this is how, if you go up here to the mode button, watch the face here when I click it up here at the top. See how right now it's flashing on that basketball? If I click it again, that's for like a, not even sure, that's for blowing up a car tire, bicycle tire, and again sporting balls. But you can go down here so you can read like on the basketball and see how many pounds of pressure it's supposed to have. And you can dial that in. I've got it up top right now. Oops, I had it to the max, my bad. Watch. See this PSI? So whatever ball you're going to blow up, you can set it to exactly that setting. And then just hit the power button again, it's going to start. This thing's got a light too. I totally forgot about that. Check this out. This is just simply the Zephyr S3 model that, again, I have been using for months. This is not new. You'll see here that I've already got the basketball inflator attachment hooked up to it because, again, I done told you that's commonly what I use it for. On the back here, the hose just wraps back around this whenever you're storing it back into the bag. Let me get it wrapped up. I'll sit it to the side here. And I am excited to, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump the tripod. And I am excited to open up the new Vortex S6 series air compressor from Etenwolf. And that is a handy little unit here, again, to keep in the car or whatever. I just keep it right here in the house, as that has been my most frequently used little air compressor here lately. And I failed to mention that it is a rechargeable air compressor as well. So here we go. Without further ado, just taking the plastic off now. I expect to see quality, as that is what I have been experiencing thus far with the Etenwolf brand. There's that. Let me read this off to you as well if you're interested in this. High pressure pump, high volume pump, deflator, auto stop, power bank. See, I didn't even know it was a power bank. Quick charge technology, 7 preset modes, and 1000 lumen LED light. So it's going to have an LED light just like the smaller Zephyr S3 model does. Here, I'll just pull this out. That is all that is inside of the box. Check it out. Look at their smaller model here in that bag and their larger one. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even see this. Tough Tools Redefined. So if you can see this material here, these are quality cases too. These are not cheap cases. They've got the inside pockets as well. Let me go ahead and begin opening up the new one here. I expect to have to charge this up before it's fully charged. So I'm not sure how much we'll get to see of it powered up unless it comes pre-charged. Here is the charging cable in the upper right hand corner, along with the air chuck here in the middle, followed by the plug-in for the power supply. Here is the user guide, which I'm sure I will be reviewing momentarily. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this thing turned on without having to reference anything. I see the hose is wrapped right here. So the hose goes around this one like this. Oh, and it's got more than that. There it is. So the hose, if you've seen how I just unwrapped that, just went right around that kind of that rectangular framing minus these two angled points there. Just like on the back of this one here on the smaller model, see how it's got these little spaces right here for the different attachments? Well, I already saw on the back of the new one here, same thing. Got like the attachment for blowing air. There's the inflator attachment for all of these sporting balls. And then this is your attachment that you need to put on different attachments. Now, if I can only find the power button. Let's see. I'm turning it to the right now. I'm not seeing anything. Mode. How about start, pause? Might be a good guess, Tanner. Hey, looks like look here. It came fully charged. Let's see what we can figure out with this real quick. We got a mode button over here on the right. I'm gonna press it now. Same thing. Got all the different settings at the top, like the Zephyr S3 model. I'm guessing that is air blowing out. I see the bicycle. That's just the settings emblem there. Followed by a car, truck. That looks like a camper, RV, sporting balls. And then, let me put it back on that sporting ball because I am familiar with that. And then, let's see, unit, PSI, KPA, bar. I'm going to keep it on the PSI, of course. And, oh, look how I can adjust that just with this dial. So, whatever sporting ball that you have that you're going to inflate, and the same way works with tires. If we were going, okay, so right now I've got it on the sporting ball, but look, let's say you're going to air up your mountain bike tire, right? I ride mountain bikes. Go over to the bicycle setting, and then whatever the tire information says on the outside of your tire to inflate it to, let's say it was 40 PSI, you just adjust the dial here, boom, and then once we hit start, once we got it connected, we don't have to worry about it getting past that pressure. You get what I'm saying? It's going to air it up to exactly the desired pressure needed for whatever the situation calls. I'll go ahead and click the light option here and see, oh, that light is over here on the side. So that if we're carrying it, boom, 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 look, we got a light to look around with. And if it's like the other one, I knew it. Look how bright that is. Good night. I can't even hardly look at that right now to film. Look. Golly, man. Red alert, red alert. Get this bad boy now inside my TikTok shop at the link below before it runs out. I know dang, there's another setting. God, I got to get this off. Woo. So there you have it. I know the Zephyr S3 model here. Let me go ahead and turn it back on so you can kind of see both. The Zephyr S3 model has been my personally most used air compressor these past several months. It's so convenient. I mean, yeah, I've got the big ones outside that I can go hook up and do whatever, but dude, I'm usually airing up a bicycle tire or a sporting ball, and this thing is perfect for that. This is going to be a much more powerful option should you need an air compressor to keep inside the vehicle or just around the house. I'm kind of exploring it right now on live with you, and I'm looking here on the back, DEFINF. So I'm assuming that if I attach this, Deflate. Oh, deflate, inflate. Some of you probably like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But hey, I didn't know. I was sitting there like DEF, hell, DEF fluid. That's what's in my damn diesel truck. You know what I'm saying? INS. So anyway, pardon my ignorance. Deflate, inflate. So if we wanted to take the air out of an item, I believe I got this thing figured out now. Boom. And then we can connect this. Notice, here, let me slide this stuff over. Notice this top, this opens up to adapt to fit multiple situations. And, okay, yeah, that's all one piece there. So this can take the air out, as well as if we twist it out here and then connect it at the bottom, that is going to be the option to inflate items. So let's say you got a inflatable mattress, you're camping, or you're at the river, at the lake, and you've got a float, or you're at the pool and you got a float. Whatever, you're needing to blow it up, boom, you got it right here. And it just twists to come out and to store it back onto it. That, there's grooves for it. Let me show you these grooves right here. See them slots? This lines up perfectly inside that slot, presses in, feed it through this channel, bring it down symmetrically on the back side. It's even got an arrow pointing right here. Line that ring up right there inside of the slot and press it into place. Let's check out this real quick and see. I'm a little bit confused at the moment looking at this. Does this thread into this, or do I have to put an adapter? Let's find out. No, I think it would thread just like this. Oh, silly me, I can be twisting this with my fingers. So that is how you put on the air chuck. That is tight. And again, the needle is right here. Then once you get the needle inserted, it just presses in, by the way, watch. See there? And once you get it pressed in, you take this, clamp it down. Now that is fixed into place. You would hit the start button. Of course, with this, we would need to go mode and go all the way until we see the basketball flashing, which is right there. And then we would set the PSI right here by turning this dial to the recommended inflation pressure of whatever sporting ball that we're airing up. We would insert the stem here, press the start button, and boom, we've got her running. And what's really cool is I'm probably throwing it off right now by not having it blowing inside of anything to build pressure, but if this was going into a ball right now, it would stop at the 13.5 PSI. I'm going to go ahead and stop it myself here. I was just showing you that for demonstration purposes. Now I'm going to pretend we were finishing up, pop it back out, put that back into place, and then the air hose here follows the rectangular track back around this silver section. I guess I need to take the air chuck off, don't I? Or I could just leave it on there, because I bet it will go into the bag just like that. So that's how you wrap the cord back around. I could tuck it in tighter even right here. Got a nice carrying handle. This has, FYI, a maximum working pressure of 160 PSI, if any of you were curious. And what's this? Oh, here is the charging port for the Type-C or the USB, because this again is a power bank. So if you wanted to charge your phone or whatever electronic device that is capable of being charged with a USB cable or a Type-C cable, here are the options for the power bank, located here on the back side of the S6, right here at this rubber covered. This is going to keep water out. Again, this is like a rubber material right here, and that simply just snaps back into place. And that may be all of the specifications that I know of to speak of on the Etenwolf S6. Let's go ahead and take a peek here at this quick guide to make sure that I haven't forgotten to mention something cool about it. Quick guide, steps to inflate tires, number 1. So we've already discussed all of that. Long press the start, pause, power button for 1 second to activate the machine. Press mode button to switch among 6 different modes. I will read to you what they're actually labeled as here in the quick guide. Those 6 different modes are manual mode, car mode, pickup truck mode, recreational vehicle mode, ball mode, and bicycle mode. Select the pressure unit. We already discussed all of that live between PSI, KPA, and bar by pressing the unit button. I don't even know what KPA and bar is. I've never heard of that. Rotate the pressure adjustment knob to set the desired value. I really like that. On the smaller model, to adjust the pressure, once you turn it on here, I'll show you. You'll see these plus and minus buttons down here at the bottom, and we can adjust it greater. See there? 14, 2, 3, and so on. So with the larger S6 model, look, to adjust it, I really like how all we've got to do is turn that dial. If you can look right here, watch. See how that's going up or down? So both models are super easy to adjust to whatever setting you need to set them to. And I really think that's pretty much covered it. I'm going to go ahead now and begin putting the units back inside of their bags. I've been keeping this one right here just like you're seeing. Oh, let me turn it off. So powered off and stored away. Look how handy that is. Imagine just keeping that in your car, your vehicle, or wherever it may come in handy inside of the home. Here is the larger bag that just came with the new S6 model. It's got a pouch right here for your quick guide and your user manual. Also got a, I didn't show you this, but look, it includes a calibration certificate where the company has gone through and checked this air compressor and made sure everything is working as it is expected to. And I was getting ready to plug it up and charge it. However, I'll show you once again, it arrived just out of the box with a full 100% charge, which I think that's really cool as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off now, simply by holding down the start button. Put the charger and the cord inside that same pouch here with the user guide. So I've got the charger, the charging cord, the user guide, and the user manual, and the new S6 air compressor all back inside of the storage bag. Simply zip it up. It's got a Velcro strapping handle here at the top. Boom. And there it is, ready to be put wherever you need to put it, and ready to go to work as soon as you need to put it to work at the next time you happen to need an air compressor. So big shout out to Etenwolf, super quality products. I have reviewed hundreds and hundreds of products, and this right here is a product that I would gladly put my name behind. I've got both of these products linked to this live video. Both are available at any time you'd like to check them out inside of my TikTok shop. I appreciate everyone's time. Thanks for tuning in with me live, and I look forward to talking to each of you once again inside that next video.